Okay, for the last feature we need on the wheel is the linkage. I guess I shouldn't call it the linkage peg, because the linkage peg is what holds the linkage onto the wheel. But that the little protrusion that sticks out of the wheel that allows the linkage to hook onto it. So it's basically a cylinder on a small with a smaller cylinder and a hole inside those. So I want to create a sketch again on this surface of the wheel. Now, it has to be, for this to work, it has to be in the solid area of the wheel. You cannot create this little pin, we'll call it, overlapping a hole, because when they manufacture that, it would be weak or it wouldn't work. Okay, so I'm going to create a circle, and it's going to be, I guess the easiest way to do this is to create it maybe on this side, on this axis here. I made it a little bit harder for myself making this 5-hole wheel, but that's okay. It'll still work. You'll notice the center of that cylinder is 0.70. Now I'm on the negative side, so I'm going to go negative 0.70. And it's right at the edge of the curve there, right? So the diameter of that, the outermost diameter is 0.25 inches. Okay, and I'm done with that. I need to extrude that curve there, that circle, and you'll notice again from the detail view of the wheel in your worksheet, the depth is 0.375 inches. That's pretty much all I need to do for that part, and that really is how it should look. Okay, if you're making a 6 or 7 hole wheel, if you have a wheel with a lot of holes in it, make sure that that little pin there is in a solid part of the wheel. Okay. All right. Next, we need to have the smaller cylinder on top of this, which the linkage is going to go on top of. So it's going to have the same center. It's concentric, but the diameter of this smaller cylinder is 1/8 of an inch, 0.125. Then we need to extrude that, and that sticks out 0.125 inches. Okay, and it looks like that. Last thing we need to do is cut a hole on that, and again, as I've always said, don't use the hole feature when a simple circle and extrusion will do. You don't need any special features on the hole, so just do a circle and a subtractive extrusion. You'll notice from the detail view the diameter of this hole is 0.0625, and we're going to extrude that negatively, subtractively, and the depth of that is 0.125. Say OK, and now we have the little pin that the linkage is going to go on, and that indeed is, I believe, our finished wheel.